Hello friend, this is Data Analysis Expression, part 3 lecture. In this lecture we are going to cover calculate average sales, calculate the sum of quantities sold, calculate total sales, count column entries, and the last one, how we are going to extract year from date column. Keep watching this video. First one is we are going to calculate average sales. So for that we have already connected our Power BI application with the previous data source, and here we have all the data sets and tables. So here we are going to create a new measure in fact sales table. This is our fact sales table. In this table, on the basis of amount, we are going to get the average sales. Okay, so first we have to right click here, then new measure option is there. Just we have to select that one. It will allow us to get a um, the box where we can write down our formulas. Okay, so here we have to write down average sales equal to one function is there, AV. Just write down AV. It will show you average, and here it will show you all the columns on which you can use average formula. Okay, so here we have to select our dim our fact table, and the fact sales we have to select the amount, and we have to close this one. Press enter. It will create a new measure and measure how you can identify what are the measures in this data set. Measures always have this icon, like a calculator kind of icon will be there with our measures. So average sales is there. How you can check the values and where you can use this value. Okay, for that we have to jump into visualization, report view. Here we can use this. So this is a card, and inside the card we can use this measure. Okay, we just have to drag and drop this, and it is showing you average sales what we have calculated and for what we have created the measure. Now the second task is to calculate total quantity sold. So for that we have to use sum function on quantity column. For that we have to create new measure. Right click here, you will get new measure option. You need to select that one, then it will open a formula bar where you can write down your formula. This time we are going to calculate total quantity. So total quantity sold is equal to sum, enter. Then you can easily find out your table here, that is fact, and the column is quantity. Have to select this one and close this one, enter. Now this time it will give you a new measure, and you can visualize that measure over a new card. Add a card and total quantity measure you will get here, total quantity. Okay, you just have to drag and drop this quantity, this card. Okay, this is the total quantity what was sold by the client. The next one is we have to calculate total sales. So for that what we have to do, we have to create a new measure on fact sales. With the help of that we can create a new formula on formula bar, in which we are going to multiply per unit cost with the quantity sold. Okay, so we'll check total sales by customer is equal to some x we are going to use this time. Okay, and here we have to use a table, then expression. Our table is fact sales, and then the column which we are going to use is fact sales, first the quantity, and then we have to multiply this with fact sales amount per unit, and close this one, enter. Now we have a new we can increase this one. We have a new measure, total sales by customer. So to identify, to get this thing over a card, we have to add a new card and then just drag and drop. Okay, so this is the total sales what was performed by that customer. Okay, so this is the three things: first average, then total quantity sold, then total sales by a customer with the help of per unit cost, and the quantity was um, sold by our customer. Fourth one is how we can count the entities or the entries inside a column. Like if anyone asks you to find out total number of customers, so for that we have to create one new in the sales. Okay, and here we have to find out customer count, customer count equal to, we use count, enter, and now this time we are going to use dim customer table, because in the dim customer table customer id is there, which we can count how many customers are there. Press enter. Fact sales customer count is already used for the measures in fact sales. Choose a different name. Okay, so we can use count by sales. Enter. Now this time we have to use one more card and just drag top customer count by sales. Okay, total 1000 customers are there. So this is the fourth thing, how we are going to use the average, sum x, and count. Now we are going to extract year from date column. Actually there are so many options are there, you can easily find out while going through the videos how we are extracting year from date column. But here we are going to write a DAX expression to extract year from this date column. So for that we have to create a new column with the help of this button, and while creating a new column it will automatically open this formula bar where you can write down your formula. So this time we are going to extract year, so accordingly we are going to name it like shipping year equal to. For that what we have to do, we have to use this date. So for that we have to use date, dim date, this one. Okay, and then we have to select which kind of output we are going to get. What is your goal? Date is there, day is there, month number, quarter number, and year. We have to select this year and press enter. It will automatically extract year from your date column. Now it is showing year in a separate column. We have created a new column and we have written down this DAX expression. So this is the way how we are going to extract our year. Not only year, you can also see, create one more column. I will show you how it is. Again, if you want to get the month shipped, okay, equal to, then dim date is there, and along with dim date we have to use this date column. Okay, then we have to select this one, then it will show you the month numbers. Press enter. Here month number is there, what we can use while creating our visualization, charts, graphs, etc.
Thank you for watching this video. Please watch the previous videos for more clarification and visit our website www.clearcatnet.com.